Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ben 10,000 of yugioh. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today, guys, I'm bringing you a kind of a different version of my structure deck war series. Because any excuse to use my badass mic here that I'm super proud of. This thing is amazing and makes me sound really cool. So, I have been asked multiple times for this series to kind of show you guys who's left in the running. So that is kind of why my screen is the way it looks. And I'm gonna disappear for a second, but you'll be able to hear me still, so you can see the whole thing here in a minute. But just in case you guys are new here, what this series is this is an ongoing experiment for me to determine what is the strongest Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. So without further ado, let's make the camera disappear for just a second here. Now you guys can only see the stuff on the screen here. So these are all the winners. If you see an X right around here, this means that this guy lost. You guys also, there's a playlist. There's the Structure Deck Wars playlist. So if you just guys kind of want to know who all played against who and what, and the rounds and all that stuff. So this is round 2 of this. This is very much kind of a tournament style thing, a single elimination. And today's video is number 24, Fury from the Deep versus Master Pendulum. That's today's video right here. So there you go. And then the next video you guys will see will be the Lord of the Storms versus Cyber Dragon Revolution. And then, of course, then you'll have... We only have a few more left, actually, of round 2. Round 2's almost done. So here we go. Here's round 2. This is so you guys know what all structure decks are left. Once this round is done, we will be, I believe, in the top 16. But there you go. This is who's left so far in the tournament, and that's why it's being worded this way. So if you're new here, just to let you guys remind you, this is how we're going to do things. We are going to cut to the replay footage for number 24 here, because that's the next one in the line. And then after that, we'll go over the 2 decks. You'll see me with the 2 structure decks, and we'll talk about the winner and why they won. So without further ado, guys, let's watch that replay footage. All right, there you have it, guys. This is that was the winner, and as we always go for with this type of video, we are always going to do the losers first. Yeah, that's the, and this is the thing here is we, unfortunately, like they were up against the Pendulum deck, and Fury from the Deep is a really cool. This would have been more fair, I guess, if it had been put up against the fire version of it, but unfortunately, the randomizer I used randomized it, and this is what ended up. It got a bye for round 2, and round 2 it got up against Pendulums. So, as you guys can see here, it's got some interesting cards going for it. It's got some powerhouse ban cards, like if we come over here, we do, like, if we put all the ban cards here at the end here, it's got a little bit going for it. There were a few cards that actually helped in its fight against this stuff, but like I said, it's got Pot of Greed, Snatch Steal, Premature, Heavy Storm, and Tri-Infecting Virus. These are powerful cards, but the problem is, if you don't draw them, they don't really help. That being said, this is the big reason why this deck lost, is it just couldn't get on the board. Ultimately, we have triple Legendary Ocean here, which does lower the levels of our water monsters, which is pretty cool, right? There's even a monster in the game that can drop in searches, but it's not part of the structure deck. Also, I think that they're using the wrong levels if they're going to go that route. I mean, for this particular structure deck, like, its thing is it reduces the level by 1. So the really cool thing here is you could make, level 5 monsters level 4, but this deck doesn't take advantage of that. It's just a better quote-unquote Legendary Ocean. Like, it's basically saying, okay, well, Daedalus now only needs 1 tribute, but you still need 1 tribute for Mobius, regardless of its level, because it's level 6. So it didn't play any level 5 water monsters, which I think was a real hindrance to this structure deck in this particular matchup. We also never actually saw any of the cards that really would have, like, hindered the Pendulum deck. Like, in the replay footage you guys saw, they never drew Gravity Bind. Most of the time they drew all their monsters. Like, Mother Grizzly was always in the hand. And we saw Reload more than we saw, like, Pot of Greed. So the cards that actually probably could have given it the advantage it needed to win, like Tornado Wall and Gravity Bind, which, if we now come over to the winner of that map of the bout, look at this thing. I'm not saying that would have helped. I mean, like, look at all the back row hate this deck has for those floodgates. There's just 2 of them right there. I think we have a few more. Yeah, here, look at that. This structure deck is very well built. It has its own back row hate. It has a plus engine, which really helps. If we look at our plus cards here, we'll just sort back again. With Pendulums, technically this is a plus card in a long route. This is a plus card. Let's see here. What else? Plus card, also banned. That's also another unfair advantage this deck had over the other one, is it had plus cards and it had its own ban card, which is actually searchable. Thanks to Perform Pal Salutiger. I'm probably butchering that. Yeah, there you go, guys. This one was kind of like, admittedly, this one was just a wash. I know, bad joke. The water players are like, how dare you, sir? How dare you? This one was very one-sided kind of duel, and a bit of a spoiler for the next one. It's probably gonna go the way you think, but yeah, Pendulums are definitely gonna make it to the top 16. They 2 decks, I think, might even make it. I believe, if I recall correctly, 2 of them are making it to the top 16. So, Pendulum's OP, yeah? Anyway, guys, if you're enjoying my structure deck wars, make sure you drop me one of these. I'm Ben10000 yugioh. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.